We're live.
From the Dual City Studios in Texas, USA, it's the award-winning In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Just ahead, Sabra Sparkman from the Hot Rod Tour of Texas, and they are on the road.
They are rolling.
Plus, Jeff's Motor Minute, and I'll review the new 2026 Chevy Blazer EV. Just ahead on this edition of the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Howdy, along with Mike Out of This World Mars. There he is. We always need more Jeff Zekin. Engineer David Ainsley, who's been on the phone with us for the past hour and a half, trying to make sure that this broadcast gets on, and probably is not. I'm Don Armstrong. Thanks for being with us this morning, Mr. Mars. Why don't we just get right to it? I know that the Sparkmans are on the air with her. There's Sabra. Good morning, you guys. Bobby's sitting next to her.
Bobby.
And want to make sure that you guys can hear us and we can hear you. Where are you exactly right now?
We're pulling into Blanco, Texas right now. Just got off the Devil's Backbone, left from Gateway this morning.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
That's great. Well, we're glad that there's cell phone service out there and we can hear and see you guys just fine. So what we wanted to do is kind of divide up our interview with you guys this morning. And our first part of this is we're going to talk to you guys about what happened on Thursday night, because that's when you have the big symphony concert down there at City Hall and the county seat and all of that down at Town Square. How did things go?
It was great. We had a huge turnout. In fact, I think this is the year that we handed out the most packets on the first night.
Wow.
I don't think we hardly had any left by the time we got done. The symphony, they had a wonderful performance as usual. They include all the local schools for Victoria in their performances. And everybody had a blast, as usual. We missed you guys.
Well, we wanted to do something a little bit different, and this is kind of different for you and us on the Hot Rod Tour. And I just heard, I guess that was Bobby's cop car that we just heard.
A little acceleration.
We're in pursuit. We're in hot pursuit.
Hot pursuit.
Either that or he's being pulled over. One
of the other. So
we got a few pictures. We're going to scroll while we're talking to you.
Okay,
Perfect.
so let's talk about how many people are on the tour with you today.
About 263.
We got about 263, 264 people this year.
Wow.
You would say people, you're talking about cars?
That's cars, yeah. That's just drivers. And then
622.
about 622 participants altogether.
Wow. That's really
We
something.
miss y'all.
I can only imagine what the food line would be.
Hey, I will tell you, yesterday at the restaurant that we went to, everybody fed within probably an hour. Everybody had a hot meal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic.
And where was that?
That was at the Powerhouse Grill
Seguin
in Seguin. It's right on the Guadalupe River.
It's the power plant.
I need to interject something here. I've been following you all on Facebook. Bobby, your folks are doing a great job posting these things and keeping us aware of it. You're there, but you're not there by following you on Facebook. And some of the things, I'm reminiscing of the places we went to last year and the year before. I'm thinking, that's cool. I've been there. But congratulations to y'all on your marketing and getting that out there, because it's fantastic to follow y'all.
Really is.
And there's going to be times when then we're not going to be able to hear them.
Yeah.
So we're just going to have to kind of fill in the gaps.
Right.
There they are.
There they are.
There
We're
we
back.
go.
Yeah. We
We're
were
back.
just explaining
We're
that
back.
because you guys. Yeah.
Must have got on top of the hill.
Yeah.
Yes,
top
we
of the
did.
hill. Yeah, up above the cell phone tower. Yeah. So, Bobby, I have to ask, I heard that motor roar just a little bit ago. Obviously, you got your foot into it. So, are you driving the Edsel cop car?
Yes, sir. The 59 Edsel Ranger.
The 59, but it doesn't have an Edsel motor in it.
No, it's everything underneath it other than the body is a 2000 town car. It's on airbag, vintage air conditioning. So we're getting a nice cold AC.
Yeah.
Do you actually do any work on the car anymore? I mean, once you got the body changed over to the Lincoln, I mean, I've never heard you complain, or I mean, the thing just keeps running forever.
Here, this thing is really, it just on taking and taking it. Baby them. Y'all know that. Y'all been on the tour with us. We don't baby them.
Yeah.
Yes, I know, because even in the Corvette, I've had every once in a while a time to keep up and catch you guys.
It's a lot of fun.
As he
we really
laughs.
enjoy it.
Yeah, it truly is. So, what are the highlights that you got going on today? Now, this is day 2 of the tour, correct?
We are headed to 40 Darks Garage in Spring Branch, the long way. We're going through Sisterdale and Candelia and a couple of places, and we're going to have lunch there. And then we're going to go head towards Fredericksburg. We're going to take the Willow City Loop and make our way to Archway Resorts this afternoon to have dinner there.
Wow.
I'll send you guys some pictures of the photo op we have at the lunch stop. You guys are really going to be wishing y'all were here.
Well, thank you for rubbing it in. But yes, yes, we already do actually. So Thursday night was the big concert with the symphony orchestra down there in Victoria, and I assume that all of that took off just fine. How was the Friday morning send-off from the baseball fields?
It was perfect. I believe we have some drone footage.
You do?
Mm-hmm. Everybody showed up, and we went by several schools. If you hit our Facebook page, I posted pictures of all the kids. One of the schools in Victoria, we made sure they all had Texas flags, and they were giving Texas flags.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Just to finish up what she was saying, I did see that video. The kids are out there. The whole school was emptied out, and they had a path. The hot rodders were just wonderful to go through there. A couple of them were revving their motors. The kids were all excited and getting all high fives and getting excited about that. So they did a great job.
So I guess my question now is it's not the same path though up through the hill country that you guys have gone before.
All new routes.
No, it's an all new route. We've never taken this route before.
And so you went through some other little towns where all the kids are out there in the playground waving as you guys go by.
Yes. That whole Yorktown we went through, all the whole school district was out as we drove by.
And our morning drive this morning is about 225 miles. Just a morning drive.
Wow.
And that's to get to the lunch stop.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah. And what are you guys having for lunch today?
We're having beef and chicken fajitas catered in by a caterer we brought in from San Antonio, Texas.
Wow, that's great.
Look at you guys go.
Yeah.
Talk about stepping it up. You know, we were on the very first tour with you guys, and we connected, and I remember that there was a bar that got overwhelmed on the first night, on Thursday night. The poor folks over there, and they did quite a job getting everybody all fixed up, and you got all the bags handed out, and it was a fun time. But things have really progressed in the past few years.
The garage crawl too. This is our second year to do the garage crawl on Thursday before the kickoff party. Was fantastic. All the shops, we had 5 different shops, from drag racers to IMSA racers to basically my hot rod shops, a dyno guy. So a big variety of stuff. They open their doors to the public. Anybody could come, even if you weren't part of the tour. The Thursday kickoff party, it's open to the public. It's completely free. You don't have to be part of the tour.
Yeah. So obviously, cell phone service up in the hill country is kind of sketchy, especially if you're on the move. I hear them trying to get back in. So there they are. Okay, so you guys are back.
Sorry about that.
No,
you're good.
It's okay. No need to apologize. Well, I was just going to say that with the advancement of the Hot Rod Tour, it sounds like you guys have learned a few things from past events and improved on those. And you know how important it is to have some different venues along the way. It sounds like a ton of fun. I know that I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I had no idea what to
Now you can
expect.
go back.
The first hot rod tour, I can tell you that I got there to that great outdoor patio bar that we all met up the first time, and there were some
Aircraft.
people,
It's aircraft.
Yep.
and the guys from the diesel guys from Dallas, the Smoky whatever it is.
Right.
Black Smoke Garage
Yeah.
guy from Carthage,
Yeah, that's
Texas.
That's it.
We got a
That's
bunch
them.
of them with us. Jonas didn't make it, but the rest of them are all. We got a handful of them with us still.
So were you there
Well-
the year that we had the 18-wheelers that followed us for a while too?
No, well, if I was there, but I don't know if I remember them following you guys. But how fun would that? I would like to gotten into that that follow
They
up.
went to the,
Yeah.
they went to the drag strip.
Yeah, they went to the drag strip with us, and they went to the place in Dripping Springs that we did. They were with us for about half a day that day.
How fun!
Wow.
How many 18-wheelers were there?
It was
Oh no.
6 of them or so.
It's unbelievable.
Anyway, these are some of the things that surprises that you get along with on the hot rod tour. It's a fun event that pretty much anybody is invited to
Yeah.
go. There's just a limited number of slots,
Right.
And I think it's 300 or so.
Right.
Am I right with the 300 slots?
we did 350, but he was selling slots on Thursday night. People wanting passenger tickets, and he was selling them that night at the kickoff party.
Yeah,
So
and
it's
the other good thing,
350 cars.
the other fun thing about it is the fact that everybody is welcome. It's not something if you've got an
All makes,
80
models.
Cutlass,
Yeah.
it doesn't make any difference. Whatever it is that
We took Kathy's
Hey.
Lexus, or 2013 Lexus, a couple years ago.
yes, Bob.
We're branching out this year. When we leave the lunch stop, we've got a helicopter following us all the way to Fredericksburg. They're going to do a bunch of video footage for us by helicopter.
Well, I'm glad
Wow.
it's somebody else and not me.
Don's on call.
Yeah, no, I'm not on call this weekend, and I'm glad to report that. So that's a good thing. What kind of helicopter do you even know?
I'm not sure what it is. It's the second one that he's picked up. He's a real good friend of ours.
Yeah, well, he's
We do
crazy. I
not
can
dis-
tell you that. Whoops,
We lost her.
we lost her.
Yeah, they kind of
You
bounce
talk
in and
you
out,
talk about
down the hills.
helicopters and things just go south. I don't know what to say.
Exactly. So,
I know that they're trying to get
Yeah,
back
they
here
are.
to talk to us. There you go. I think we got you all. No, but at any rate, that ought to be fun with the helicopter shot.
Yes, and we've had a bunch of drone footage as well. So we'll have a lot of footage on the website, on the Facebook page. So keep an eye on the Facebook page for live updates and real time postings and lots of pictures.
What is it? What is it? Is it hotrodtouroftexas.com? No,
Correct.
Facebook.
Yep. Yeah, the Facebook's real simple. Just search for Hot Rod Tour of Texas.
But
Guys, tell-
we try to keep stuff on our actual website too. But you're gonna find it on the Facebook page first.
Lots
I
of
was
lots
saying
of
earlier-
quicker and easier to put it up there.
I was saying
Okay.
earlier that you can actually follow the tour without being there. I was commending Bobby on all the posts that he had. You were like you were there.
He
So-
didn't do anything. That's Sabra that did.
Okay,
He's
that.
well,
driving.
Sabra did it.
I'm driving.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it's me.
Well, you're fantastic because you can follow it. You don't even have to be there. You're there with spirit just by watching.
So where is your partner back there behind you guys or what?
Actually, he's in front of us.
Jeremy.
Yes, the lead man. He's always in the front. We always see the rear end of his truck.
That's great. Yeah. Well,
We're doing a navigation via radios for the rest of the group. So we kind of got them scattered out throughout I think 12 miles long total.
So there hasn't been a lot of attrition with any of the hot rods, has there?
We're 90% repeat.
repeat customers.
Yeah.
So yeah, 90% of the group that normally
Right.
goes. It's a great bunch of people, and the one thing that comes to my mind is we were out in the middle of nowhere. And here, 300 cars all in a row, and we all decided, no, somebody up front decided that they needed to take a leak.
Yeah.
And they pulled
Potty
in,
break.
They pulled into a little one-woman shop convenience store, and there was no gas. It was just the fact that it was a one
food items.
Yeah, and
The
they
first year we
overwhelmed
did
her.
it. Yep.
Yeah,
And
and,
the
the
store, the
poor woman was
store,
overwhelmed. But I asked her, I said, "Is there something that I can do to help?" Yes. Do you want to take the money? I said, "No, I don't want to take the money, but I'll be more than happy to help you in any way that I can." And that's the whole spirit of the Hot Rod Tour: is
yeah,
everybody helps each other.
she was more interested in going outside looking at the cars than she was taking money.
So is she a usual stop now? Is she on the schedule for stops now?
Nope, we haven't been that way. Maybe that'll be a thing we need to revisit.
And there was a guy that
Also
had a
a lot of
Corvette
fun.
convertible, and it looked like it was going to rain, and the top got stuck down, and everybody came to help. And I guess that they finally got the thing to work. That's a good thing when you got a bunch of shade tree mechanics all in a row out there.
Yeah.
Well,
We've
listen,
got
it's
a
great to
lot
talk
of
to you.
Corvettes, a lot of
Yeah,
C8 Corvettes convertibles,
nice.
and a
Well, it's
CO6.
great to talk. It's great to talk to you guys, and we thank you very much for taking the time out to talk to us. And let's talk again in another hour, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay, y'all. Good luck to you, and we'll talk to you then. Very nice. All right. Just ahead, Jeff's Motor Minute and a review of the new Chevy Blazer EV. When the In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show continues right after this. The Tex-Mex dining experience is defined by Loopy Tortilla, your destination for Texas's best beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. Since 1983, Loopy Tortilla has served authentic and time-tested recipes made with the freshest ingredients. Atmosphere is part of the award-winning experience at Loopy Tortilla, all developed in a little house near Highway 6 and I-10 in Houston. Visit any of the Loopy Tortillas and you'll see the same attention to detail in each and every location. Start your Loopy experience with queso flamiado and guacamole, along with a classic frozen margarita. Dine on famous Loopy beef and chicken fajitas or pepper shrimp brochette, or a fish or vegetarian entree, and finish with a scrumptious flan for dessert. Find Loopy Tortilla in Houston, College Station, Beaumont, Austin, San Antonio, and Dallas-Fort Worth. There's a Texas location near you. The recipes are authentic and time-tested. The ingredients always fresh. Loopy Tortilla. Eats pretty good. Apple or Android, In-Wheel Time podcast can be found everywhere, on the stream and through downloads. Whether you're on the road or at home and searching for a fun car talk show, give In-Wheel Time a try. Honest new car reviews, fun, informative interviews with real car people, weekly automotive news, features like Jeff's Car Culture, Mike's Driving Destinations, all on In-Wheel Time. Check us out on SiriusXM Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or while you're shopping on Amazon through Amazon.
Damn it.
Your car is a direct reflection of you, so don't be satisfied with color fade or a dingy, dull appearance. Get rid of those terrible automated car wash scratches. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your Save the Paint company. John Gray and his team of detailing experts can help your cars finish without a full repaint. Searching for real experts in window tint or windshield protection? Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Dash cams, radar detectors, Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Got a new car? Get it protected as soon as you take delivery. If you don't know which of the multitude of protection products to go with, John Gray will give you an honest opinion and won't sell you something you don't need. John will help you understand the many options and pricing right on the spot. He's your guy to have your ride looking its best and protected too. See the state-of-the-art shop yourself. Free tours anytime. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is easy to get to, located just south of the Southwest Freeway on the Sam Houston Parkway. Gulf Coast Auto Shield, full-service luxury car care today and online at gcautoshield.com. Gift giving. Actually, your car is a direct reflection of you, so don't be satisfied with color fade or commercial that was supposed to be for the bottom of the hour. So we don't know what's going on over there.
There he is.
And
There he is.
yeah, I'm sorry, we can't hear you, Mr. Morris. Could you say that again?
Fat fingers.
Yeah. Well, you need to kick those fingers away from all those
Yeah.
buttons you got control of over there.
On loop, and I was trying to get the loop off before we came back out of the spot.
I see.
Gotcha.
Well, I think that you also still have Sabra and them through your computer over there, so I just wanted to bring that up. Hey, we invite you to join us for the live version of the In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show every Saturday at our regular time, 10 to noon Central, on InWheelTime.com, YouTube, and Facebook. And don't forget, 30-minute podcasts of our shows can be found at your favorite podcast store, and we hope that you will join us. Time now for Jeff's Motor Minute.
All righty. You got this, Mark? You want me to do it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Just go ahead.
I'll let you do the intro and I'll pop it.
Okay, so from rookie contracts to racing wealth, these are the homes of some of the NASCAR drivers that we all know and not necessarily are current. So what happens when speed, fame, and big wins turn into real estate, real world? Well, for NASCAR's biggest stars, success doesn't just stay on the track. It shows up in the homes they build, from a quiet lakeside retreat to jaw-dropping mansions. So here we go. The first one on the block is Kevin Harvick's $3.5 million European castle. It's a 12,000 square foot Oak Ridge mansion. It looks more like a European fortress rather than a race car driver's pad. 2014 NASCAR champion. He listed the 5-bedroom home featuring a garden for $3.5 million. It's a fitting residence for a man with 121 National Series wins, ranking him third all-time in NASCAR history. I like it, but I don't like the big hill there. I would probably trip and roll down it. The next one we have is Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s $3.7 million Pirate Paradise. Earnhardt, his love for history in the Key West, built this pirate home. 3,300 square foot nautical escape features rope-wrapped columns, ship wheels, and even a secret hatch. Don't know where it goes. 26-time Cup winner listed the 5-bedroom home for $3.7 million, showcasing a renovation hobby he once shared on the DIY network. So he was actually doing remodels to it and put it on TV. The next one we have is a retired driver. It's Kurt Busch's Trophy Room Palace, located in Mooresville, which is North Carolina. Kurt Busch's former 9,500 square foot estate was built to house a legacy. The inaugural Chase for the Cup champion designed the office specifically for 34 trophies, boasting 5.5 bathrooms, garage large enough for a custom 1964 Volkswagen Beetle. Home recently hit the market for nearly $4 million. So there you go. If you got extra $4 million, you can buy it. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Equestrian Estate. This home is a massive 9,986 square foot property previously owned by NASCAR legend Ernie Irvan and Joe Nemechek. I don't think they owned it together separately. Valued at $16 million, the estate features an 18-stall horse barn, 3-acre pond, and a putting green. The Daytona 500
Tim Richmond
residence often offers a spa and a cabana for the ultimate post-race relaxation.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Gordon, who knows him? He's the Manhattan condo guy.
In your tiny little Speedo.
There you go. 4-time champion Jeff Gordon trademarked for the track for Central Park views with his $30 million residence. Now, bear in mind, it's an apartment, or condo, I should say, featuring Brazilian cherry floors and an Italian ceramic kitchen.
Brazilian. I knew we would get that word in there sooner or later.
The word of the day. 3,454 square feet. Home tripled in value since Gordon's 2007 purchase. NASCAR Hall of Famer sold the luxury unit just 2 months before finishing it. He provided speed translates to real estate, is what he's talking about. So he
real estate,
not
real estate. I got
they
you.
Separate real estate. An estate for the real. Tony Stewart's $30 million Indiana Lodge. This is pretty cool. Known as Smoke, that's his moniker. Owns this most expensive residence, a $30 million rustic lodge spanning over 19,000 square feet, 415 acres. The home features an 8,700-gallon freshwater aquarium and an indoor trout stream. Oh, boy. Get out of bed and drop a line.
Drop something. Drop. I was going to say trowel, but I guess that'd be kind of trout.
Well, you go trolling the night before. Built in the Northern Rockies, lodgepole pine. Extreme luxury. The last one we have, this guy is known as the Kid, Mark Martin. It's the $1 Million Chef Haven, known as the Kid.
Hi, I'm Mark Martin. And I
like Mark Martin.
I look too, but he talks like
5,700
this.
square foot sanctuary on Lake Norman. The 40-time NASCAR champ winner enjoyed professional chef's kitchen, a private pavement dock for lake access. $2.55 million. It remains a testament to his storied Roush racing career. And of course, he made a lot of money with when Viagra was his sponsor. He got that spot because he was.
Are you serious?
He was winning races by inches.
Oh my God!
And
I got it. There was a joke in there.
Yeah,
I just now getting it. Sorry.
Anyways, but there you go. So if you got a lot of money and you're a race car driver, and I know there's a lot of folks out there that are trying to be that level, keep trying. I mean, you got to start somewhere, and there's a lot of folks out there that know what they're doing.
Time now for this hour's car review. Had a chance to drive the 2026 Chevrolet Blazer EV. comes in these trim levels: the LT, the RS, and the SS. I had the SS. Now, this is considered by the government as a small SUV. We would like to call it really a medium size. Ours was habanero orange.
Ooh.
Seats 5 folks, including the driver, all new for 2024. Sharp and unique EV styling ranks high on our looking glass meter. Unique gills behind the front wheel well. Driver's side in particular opens for a charge port over there. Good-looking 22-inch wheels, not ugly EV wheels. Great-looking rear hatch area, Chevy unique. And what I liked, the overall design kills it. Now, what could use improvement? The power sunroof is a $1,500 option. It's not for Houston sunshine in the summertime. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Interior highlights. There's no start button. There's no stop button. You get in, sit down, put your foot on the brake, and it turns on.
Wow.
You want to get out? All you got to do is just put the car in park, get out, and it shuts off.
Wow.
There's no button. Very different. It's kind of unsettling at first. Anyway, seating materials are cool. 3 round vents on the dash for AC. Layered dual screens are awesome. 17-inch center screen. Cargo room, adequate for a vehicle its size. What I liked, the overall interior design is awesome. What could use improvement? There is no Apple CarPlay or Android Auto available on this vehicle. It's a thing that General Motors is doing across the board, that they're going to do away with all of that and bring it in-house with the OnStar built in. And so they want your money that you would normally pay for Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. They want to be in charge of everything on the no button. Engine, 102 kilowatt per hour battery. It's got dual motors on it. It's all-wheel drive. Relative speaking, it's 615 horsepower, 650 pound-feet of torque. No transmission. It's a direct drive electric motor. Range, it says 302 miles. Well, I got 2.6 miles per kilowatt hour, which related to about a 443.5 miles. Anyway, what I liked about it, it's for a plug-in. I mean, it's okay. I plugged it in at home and I plugged it in at work. And so if you want to call it free electricity, as you know, there's nothing free anymore. Ride and handling, it's smooth despite its heavy battery pack. What could use improvement? Nothing, I suppose. Here's the price. Base trim, $60,600. Price is tested $63,985. The base model price, not the SS now, is $44,700. Competitors, Hyundai Ioniq 5 starts at $35,000. Cadillac Lyriq, $59,200, which I think would be its twin sister on the Cadillac brand. And then the Mustang Mach-E starts at $37,795. Next week, I get to review the Kia K4.
I want to back up. You talked about the no start button. Do you think maybe there's a sensor in the seat, like the weight would maybe activate?
Yes, you have to have the key fob on you, and then you sit down in it.
So there's probably some kind of sensor, maybe.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because I think all cars are that way. You can't start it without somebody having their butt in the seat and the foot on the brake.
You just can't lean in and because you got to put your foot on the brake and all that.
Yeah, correct.
Not
Okay.
like the good old days.
No,
Hot wire car on one hand.
There's none of that. Hey, if you'd like to get in touch with us, send us an email. The address is info@nwheeltime.com. We're back after this quick break.
Your car is a direct reflection of you, so don't be satisfied with color fade or a dingy, dull appearance. Get rid of those terrible automated car wash scratches. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your Save the Paint company. John Gray and his team of detailing experts can help your car's finish without a full repaint. Searching for real experts in window tint or windshield protection? Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Dash cams, radar detectors, Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Got a new car? Get it protected as soon as you take delivery. If you don't know which of the multitude of protection products to go with, John Gray will give you an honest opinion and won't sell you something you don't need. John will help you understand the many options and pricing right on the spot. He's your guy to have your ride looking its best and protected too. See the state-of-the-art shop yourself. Free tours anytime. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is easy to get to, located just south of the Southwest Freeway on the Sam Houston Parkway. Gulf Coast Auto Shield, full-service luxury car care today and online at gcautoshield.com. Gift giving should be meaningful, and we have an idea. A hand-painted custom illustration of your car from one of the nation's leading artists. Now you can get one or a car show poster customized for you, a friend, or a loved one. Bill Seitz will be happy to guide you through the process. No matter what the day, birthday, anniversary, or any day, an Autographics custom illustration adds an extra touch of class to any home. Call Bill today, 832-922-0963. That's 832-922-0963.
It's the award-winning in-wheel time car talk show. Just ahead, look who it is. Randy Borcherding at PaintHouse with what's working out there. Later, Jeff has the racing calendar. Mars has This Week in Auto History. And I'll have the stories making automotive news headlines. Howdy, along with Mike, Out of This World Mars. We always need more Jeff Zekin, Chief Engineer David Ainsley. I'm Don Armstrong. Thank you very much for joining us on this Saturday morning for our live show. If you're listening on a podcast, we thank you for that as well. And it's a good time to actually bring to your attention that we do have a live show Saturdays, 10 to noon. And out of those 2 hours, we make our podcast. So there you've got the inside skinny. Don't mess it up.
Skinny.
All right. Is Randy with us?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, let's bring him up and let's talk to him. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Randy Borcherding, Mr. PaintHouse himself. Randy, good morning. My God, are we in the office?
Wow.
What is this, a new showroom?
There is a little showroom here, yeah.
Wow.
Ooh,
How are
has
you
it
guys
always
doing?
been there? We're doing
No.
fine. Has it always been there?
No. This is a new place.
Ooh. Wait a minute.
What?
Is this is an addition to the shop?
This is the shop, the new version of the shop. We're out in Utah now.
Are you serious?
What?
I am serious. I can prove it. There's mountains outside the front door.
So you guys have moved?
We're in the process. An opportunity presented itself, and I have long wanted to live in or near mountainous terrain. So I'm 60 years old and decided if I don't do it now, I'm never going to do it.
Oh,
Wow,
my
good for
God.
you.
Well,
Good for you.
congratulations. We had no
Yeah.
clue. You didn't
Yeah,
call and
thank you.
tell us that you were moving or anything.
Well, no, I don't have a pickup truck, so I wouldn't have helped him
Well,
move.
after this, I got to call and tell Jen.
She's listening. She found out.
Now, we know that's
Yeah.
not the case because she's the boss around there, thank goodness, and is a guiding hand in your messing around with cars over there.
Yeah. She was going to say hi, but she decided to run an errand, and she's doing some fun stuff too. So we're having a good time out here.
Good
Well, that's
deal.
good. I'm glad to
Wow.
hear it. Well, congratulations, man.
Yeah, that's
No,
awesome.
thank you.
Will you ever come back to Houston again?
Oh yeah, we're still back and forth. I still have work that's still in Texas that will come out here ultimately. A couple of them won't, a couple of them will. We're just in that in between phase. You know, this shop is called Altered Customs, and I've partnered with Alex, the owner. We're just sort of mashing the two shops together to see what we can make happen.
Wow.
Well,
That's pretty
knowing
cool.
you, I think that
It'll
that
happen.
won't be a problem. We know that it'll happen. And are you out there close to
Kindig.
Kindig?
Same city. We're in what's called South Jordan. It's a suburb of Salt Lake.
Okay. Where is he?
Over in, I guess it's Salt Lake proper,
Gotcha.
closer to the big mountains as we call them. We're in a valley between two mountain ranges, and the eastern side is where he's at. We're on the western side.
So do you have anything that you've contributed to your partner's shop that you brought from Houston? Did you bring the pink Roadrunner?
Pink Roadrunner is here. It is in the trailer. Yesterday we did a photo shoot at a local kind of a media studio type warehouse, if you will.
Yeah.
And so it's in the trailer, but here's the Cougar. We drove. It's up here getting finished.
Oh my God.
I
We
know.
haven't seen the Cougar painted.
Yeah, it's there she
That
is.
looks
You know,
that
I don't know
looks
if I
really
can I
good.
flip this camera around from Restream?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You should be able to. Yeah, your camera should still work. It'd be the same way as at the studio in Houston.
Well, I'm
Give it
apparently
a whirl.
currently technically challenged, so I'm not going to mess it up.
It's
So,
the lack of oxygen at that higher
yeah,
altitude.
indeed,
That's
indeed.
what it
So
is.
there she
Either
is.
that or
If you
some really good weed up there in the mountains.
can, not here. Some of the other states have it, but Utah does not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So anyway, there she is.
man,
Nice.
that looks great.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah.
we've uh, we've shown it, and now we're just working out all the little bugs, trying to get it ready to drive. He's going to drive it.
Is he not a daily driver?
Not daily, but to go
Been a
to
driver.
Yeah.
cars and coffees, the type of shows you guys hang out
Mm-hmm.
at, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Very nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm
nice.
excited. So, are you still doing work out of the Houston shop?
Not at the moment, no. The
No.
ultimately we'll probably either rent or sell the property. So if anybody's looking for a turnkey house shop, holler at me. I may have something for you.
We know people.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a 57 Chevy back there. Is that yours or is that his?
No, none of them are mine. You know that. A 62 or 61 vet here we're finishing up. LS motor, aftermarket chassis. The 57, just a really nice driver. Factory chassis with some bolt-on stuff, small block Chevy. You know, just a cruiser, right?
I love that though. It looks so clean and cool.
It's just you can't go wrong with a red 57 Bel Air, not at
Yeah.
all.
Right.
And the El Camino you see tucking in under there is one we brought up from Houston that we've had ongoing for a while. And it's kind of hard to give you a shop tour with the camera backwards, but this
that's
is sort
okay.
of the environment we have here. We got some interesting projects sort of stacked up there waiting to be dealt with. An old Barracuda, Cadillac, Mercedes. I believe that's another Cadillac. So yeah, some neat stuff.
Randy,
going on
didn't you
here.
so-
didn't you have a helper or two in the Houston shop?
We did, but over time, when this became I guess a reality, you know, they were all offered the opportunity to follow me out here, and they all chose to stay in Houston, which is certainly their prerogative.
You didn't
Family.
ask
and
me.
help them
I'd come
find-
out there with you.
Right, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Although more expensive, and Salt Lake is a much bigger city than I really gave it credit for.
Interesting. Yeah. Well, I remember
So,
that they used to
it's
have
fun.
they had the Olympics there back in the 80s.
Right.
So
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Well,
But
And
the
I think-
shop itself, Randy, it looks like you've got a little more room as far as
We
some
have
things
quite
go.
a bit more room. I don't know if you can kind of see behind me as I'm walking here, but
Yeah.
it's a warehouse type environment. Alex, my partner, owns several other businesses here. His real success has been in the masonry concrete industry, so we are kind of attached to his complex here.
I see.
Ah.
Very. How
So we
many
got-
square feet in the shop there? Do you know?
I think it's about 15,000 roughly.
Oh my God.
It's quite
Yeah.
a bit more than I had in Houston, that's for sure. I can't
Yeah.
tell if I'm staying in the camera. for
You
or
are.
not.
You
You're
didn't
fine.
mind.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
that's fine.
Yeah, it's a nice big space. We do everything here, much like Texas, everything but upholstery. So we do the fab work, the paint, the body, the mechanical, the electrical.
I bet you they got
and,
some upholstery guys around there somewhere.
There's one we're using out in he's kind of, we say, around the mountain. He's very good. And Seems Impossible is their name, kind of catchy.
Yeah.
And he's done several for these guys. And I've got two shops in Texas. It's funny. I've for years been longing for upholstery shops in Texas because we went everywhere else. And now that we have found some good shops in Texas, Sculpt Garage and MTI, I've left. So there you go. That's
There you go. It's
Now,
all in the timing.
I have to
Yeah,
ask you now.
exactly.
The racks that I'm seeing some of the cars on up there. Did you bring
Yeah.
those from Houston or were they there?
no. I brought very little equipment. This was an operational, up and running facility, and I just kind of stepped in here and brought a few things, but not much. They were doing good work before I ever got here.
So are there people that you've kind of inherited from the old shop that was there?
Oh yeah. There's a whole crew, great guys. We've got, I think, myself and 6 others at the moment. So
Wow.
can always use more. If anybody's in the Salt Lake area and looking, holler at us.
Or in the Houston area and want to go to Salt Lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. If you want out of the humidity, I can help you.
Yeah. Obviously Jen is involved in this somehow. You going to spill the beans on that or no?
Well, she's like Jen. She's involved in everything. um, she's it's hard to explain. She's part of an ongoing kind of a road tour, like you were talking about this morning, but in another location. And I'm not sure I'm allowed to talk about it yet. So
She's a roadie.
she's helped. Yeah, kinda. She's my roadie.
Yeah.
She's helping with that. Around here, they also have a complete full service print shop. So if you need T-shirts, hats, marketing things, that's another one of the businesses here. She's helping with them. So she's a little bit of everything to everybody.
Little bit of this, little
Yep.
bit of that. Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go.
A great recipe for a great
Yep.
outcome. Well, this is really exciting news. So you've been holding back on us. You didn't. Did you
We
tell
have.
Mars this?
We could have done a remote.
Yeah, well, it's been ongoing and until it became sort of official, which was not long ago. I didn't want to really stir the pot and jinx it in any way. So
You have
now
to
that
wait
it
till
is
it's official.
now that it's official, here we are.
Well, it's fantastic. Looks like you got a really state of the art paint booth in there too.
We've actually got two. If you look at the setup here, if I can do this correctly, right there is the bodywork booth, and over there is the paint booth. So we have a booth for kind of the dirty work, and then a booth for the clean work.
Gotcha.
Ah.
So you can do all the ugly, the sanding, and the detail work before it goes into the paint booth
Separate
without
environment, yeah.
without dusting up everything in the shop.
You got it, yes, sir.
Yeah. Well,
So
wow.
here's one I can't wait to get my hands on. We got a '66 XKE
Oof.
Oh, good
convertible,
Lord.
and
Yeah.
oh my God, I've loved those cars all my life. So I'm finally going to get to make one pretty.
Got
Yeah.
a
Is it gonna
C10
have
that's
the-
dropped there. There's another Corvette body. You got lots of stuff to play with.
Well, let's go
There's
back to the XKE because
Okay.
is does it have the original engine in it? I mean,
Yes, yes,
It
it's all
does.
the original hardware, and it's going to stay that way. We're not gonna pro tour it or resto mod it. It's going to stay a Jaguar and pure to its roots. Just I've got what I think is an interesting idea for color on it, and we'll see. We'll see what happens.
so what kind of motor does the Jaguar have in it? Is it a
It has
V12?
the six
the
The
inline
six, the inline
six.
six.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. One of the
And
one of the prettiest engines ever made.
and is it an automatic,
Nope, manual.
a manual 4-speed?
Yes, yes.
I guessed something
Yeah.
right. I'm sorry, I'm not up on my Jaguars.
Well, I
That's okay.
suggest an LS and tub it out.
No,
Yeah.
no, he's not going to do that. He's not going to
paint it
do
black.
that.
You know, if it wasn't such a good car, it's very pure, it's very original. Okay, I'd go for that, but it's too good to change. We're just gonna upgrade the paint, freshen up the interior, and it's a Houston customer, and we'll send it home after that.
You can drive it home.
Yeah.
That would be a fun road trip.
That way it would.
An XKE through the mountains. Oh my gosh, that would be awesome.
Now, are you currently working on something other than getting the shop set up and all that, or have you already got all that done?
The shop's up and running. I'm here just trying to fit in as best I can. We have a wonderful painter already. Scotty is his name. His real name's also Randy, but he goes by Scotty. Um, so I'm not going to step on his toes. I don't need to. I still enjoy other parts of the process. If I need to paint, I will. We still sell our custom colors, so things like that are still as they were.
And so if we wanted to get a hold of you because we've got some sort of special project and we want some special paint, then we just go to painthouse.com.
Yes, yes. Or you can email me or text me. It usually starts with a phone call or a text, and we just take it from there.
Got it.
So the
So it
paint house is
sounds-
still going to be the active name, or are you changing the name also at a later date?
The plan is to label this PaintHouse. I thought about PaintHouse West or PaintHouse something else, but we decided just to keep it simple, and at some point it will be branded PaintHouse. Yes.
Oh, very good.
That is very cool. Are you
Sounds like you're
excited?
going to have
I'm excited.
You know, it's hard to tell with Randy
know,
Borcherding about excitement.
Well, it's all those paint fumes, you know.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
But you
yeah.
know, it's funny because I know inside you're really pumped.
Yeah.
Oh, I love being out here. The city's wonderful. The lack of traffic is nice. The lack of humidity is outstanding, and everybody's nice. You know what you don't hear here? Nobody honks their horns. They let you
No,
in traffic. If you're hauling a trailer, they let you get in and out of lanes. They're very polite people here.
how
well,
big
It's
of
that
a
thin
town
air.
is it in the area that you're in? You said you're
South
outside of
Jordan's
what?
there's tons of little dozens, if not hundreds, of little burgs all around Salt Lake. Salt Lake itself is not that big, but the whole area, kind of like Houston, right? It's all spread out, and there's 30 or 50 little cities around Houston, but Houston proper, it's big, but it's not the whole area by any means.
Right, right. So
There's a
you're in a big city, but you don't feel like you're in a big city.
Yeah, yeah, I guess that's the way to put it. Right.
how's Jen handling all this?
She's, believe it or not, she was more excited about it than I was
She's
initially.
thriving, is what she's doing.
We miss our people in Houston for sure, our friends, kids, grandkids, obviously, but it's fun to have a new, I don't know, direction.
Yeah,
You know,
of
we've
course.
been in that place for 30 years, dang near, I think, 25, and it was just time for a change.
No, we didn't hear about the house. Is there a house attached to this property, or do you get to actually go home and back and forth?
At the moment, we are living in an apartment upstairs, which is nice because, again, much like in Houston, I live at work. I don't know if you'll be
Yeah,
able to see it, but up there,
yeah,
those
yeah.
windows, that's
Sure.
sort of a loft apartment they have built into this warehouse, and we're just able to live up there. It's nice, convenient.
Yeah, no kidding.
there's a television show out of Utah about aliens and space and kind of
Yeah,
things out there. I don't know if you've heard of that, but I catch it on TV every now and then.
I have not, but
Okay, there's
rumor
something
has
out
it
there.
there's a lot of that kind of stuff going on around
Yeah,
here.
yeah. There's an actual TV show about it. Interesting.
Interesting.
We'll come over there and we'll give you a tour of that aspect of your new life.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my God!
yeah.
Well, I'm so excited
Yeah.
for you. We all are. And
Thank you.
what a great turn of events. And you know, anytime you got something new you want to talk about it, give us a call. We'll get you on.
Indeed, guys. Thank you.
Hey, thank you.
You
Tell
bet.
Jen we said hi. Best of luck to you, and we'll be in touch.
All right. Take care. Bye bye.
You
Thanks.
too.
Thank
do
you,
the same.
Randy. Good luck.
See you. Bye.
Okay, just ahead, Jeff has the racing calendar. Mars has This Week in Auto History, and I'll bring you this week's auto news headlines. The In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show is back after this.
The Tex-Mex dining experience is defined by Lupi Tortilla, your destination for Texas's best beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. Since 1983, Lupi Tortilla has served authentic and time-tested recipes made with the freshest ingredients. Atmosphere is part of the award-winning experience at Lupi Tortilla, all developed in a little house near Highway 6 and I-10 in Houston. Visit any of the Lupi Tortillas and you'll see the same attention to detail in each and every location. Start your Lupi experience with queso flamiado and guacamole, along with a classic frozen margarita. Dine on famous Lupi beef and chicken fajitas or pepper shrimp brochette, or a fish or vegetarian entree, and finish with a scrumptious flan for dessert. Find Lupi Tortilla in Houston, College Station, Beaumont, Austin, San Antonio, and Dallas-Fort Worth. There's a Texas location near you. The recipes are authentic and time-tested. The ingredients always fresh. Lupi Tortilla. Eats pretty good. The In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show thanks you for 15 wonderful years. Yep, our first show aired May 7th, 2011 on a local radio station. Then it was a move to the digital world and social media, and you followed. Thank you. We continue to build and grow our fan base, and it's all because of you and your auto enthusiast friends. We appreciate your support. It's always great to see you at our remote broadcast, too, and we hope you'll continue to stop by and say hello. It's been a great ride, and we hope to bring you more fun and adventure right here on the In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show.
Join us again next week when we're back at the same time for our live show. That would be 10 to noon Central Time. Listen and watch on InWheelTime.com, Facebook, and YouTube. If you miss that, you'll be able to connect through a podcast from your favorite podcast channel anytime. All right. Time now for the racing calendar, sponsored by Texas Muscle Car Club Challenge.
And thank you for that. We've got NHRA going on right now. It's the 4-Wide Nationals, and they are in Concord, North Carolina. I watched a little bit of a rebroadcast of it yesterday, and not a big fan of it, and I don't think a lot of people are, but it is what it is, so go ahead and enjoy
Which one
it.
is that?
It's the 4-Wide.
Oh, yeah, no.
NHRA 4-Wide.
Yeah, no.
Z-Max Dragway.
Yeah.
You got Formula One is still kind of off. May 24th, just as toward the end of next month is when they're going to be back racing again. They've been off because of the conflict in the Mideast. You've got the Long Beach ran last week, so May 9th for the Indianapolis Road Course coming up. They're going to be testing and running and doing all kinds of stuff. The prelim to the Indy 500 coming up on the end of the month.
Wait a minute, they run a road course?
Yeah, they run a road course. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh.
Indy. And then you've got the NASCAR boys, the folks there. They're in Talladega, so it's Dega, baby.
I've been to Talladega.
Yep. You've
that
got,
is a massive racetrack.
Yep. 3 p.m. Central on the CW network for the O'Reilly, and then the big Cup guys are tomorrow, 3 o'clock on Fox. And then our boys, not going to be running until May 15th and 16th, but that's the lawnmower racing events. So get caught up on that. The Mid-America Motor Racing Series, the Sling and Dirt Nationals, or the WRD Motor Raceway. So there you go. Check those out for racing. And your local guys, your local tracks and stuff. So get out there and enjoy those.
Yeah, and our announcer friend, he is at some big track. It was at Kansas. Apparently he's made the big time.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing. Whether he's doing play-by-play of the public address system or
He's up in
whatever.
Fort Worth.
Fort
Yeah,
Worth.
he's
He's
there
in
with
Fort Worth.
O'Reilly. O'Reilly's doing a big deal up there for the week because of the races and stuff. So he's up there with them. Yeah.
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 Well, like I said,
Well, good.
he's hit the big time.
Good stuff.
All right. Time now for This Week in Auto History, Mr. Mars.
You got this, Jeff?
I'm going to find it here, auto history.
We got it. Go ahead, Mike.
Go ahead. Okay, we're going to start the week on April the 20th in 1902. Now, if you remember, cars were still using hand cranks then, and they were kind of causing problems. They were considered dangerous. Obviously, they were physically demanding, so they needed something else. And so Charles Kittering was actually working on developing an electric starter for the cars because Brian Carter of Carter Car Company actually died because of injuries he got while using a hand crank. So that kind of pushed things on through. And he actually ended up creating Delco. And Cadillac was one of the first companies to utilize his electric starter that he was developing because Cadillac engineers could not figure out how to make it work. They tried, they couldn't. So Leland came over to Mr. Kettering and got him to modify it and make their system work. Now we're going to go to April the 22nd, 1970. Now this was
Mr. Mars, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but
we're-
we can't find all of your video.
Exactly.
So you're going to have to find it for us.
Well,
we thought that we had it,
thought
but
we
we
had
don't have it.
I'm going to tell you right now, it is no longer with us.
All right.
Okay. Well,
Good. That's why we couldn't find it. Continue
Yeah.
on, sir. Continue on.
So the Earth Day, 1970. Now this is the first Earth Day. Now this is really a turning point for the auto industry because supposedly public concern over pollution pushed the lawmakers towards stricter emission standards. Now this is what came up with the EPA, the Clean Air Act. You got catalytic converters, cleaner engines. Again, it was the lawmakers enacting this on behalf of the American public, much like they did for the EV cars, killed off the muscle car and changed things forever inside the automotive world. April the 24th, 1962 was the first mass-produced turbocharged car in the U.S. Strangely, this was Oldsmobile did this with their Jetfire. And it's based on the F85 model, and it came out with a turbocharged V8. Now, this was a 215 V8. Now, this is an aluminum V8 engine, and it was a pretty good engine. I had one that was naturally aspirated, ran fine until it got hot. Then aluminum didn't like all that. But it worked really well, enough to kind of lead to some of this technology that we use currently in the industry. And then April the 25th, 1927 was when Volvo was officially founded in Sweden. Now, the idea was to emphasize safety and durability that would work on the roads that were in Sweden at the time. They were pretty rough, apparently. The first car, the OV4, came off the assembly line, and 280 cars were built that first year. Now, Volvo would go ahead and become very innovative with safety features, like the 3-point seat belt. Now, this is something they famously made available to all manufacturers for no charge, just here. We developed this. Now everybody can use it for the safety. Then in April the 19th, 1954, Mercedes rolls out the 300 SL Gullwing. Now, this is a very iconic vehicle for Mercedes-Benz. It was based on some of the race cars at the time. And what really makes it stand out is the distinctive gullwing doors. It had a lot of advanced engineering in it, featuring fuel injection, which was very rare at the time. Made it had a remarkable performance. It would do 162 miles per hour back in 1954.
Wow.
Now, this is it became a very big symbol of their post-war innovation and luxury, and to the point that instead of introducing the car in Frankfurt or Geneva like they normally do, because it's Mercedes-Benz, they actually rolled the car out at the New York International Car Show instead, because they were trying to make that worldwide application real quick. Moving on to April the 29th, 1930, the first modern car radio was demonstrated. Now, there was a lot of different things going on. A lot of people were developing things that were working, but to become commercially viable, it was Motorola, which at the time was Galvin Manufacturing, that actually came out with one. It was definitely considered a luxury feature, mainly because it was about the third of the price of a new car at the time. It was $130, and you could buy a new car for $400, $500, $600. So it transformed driving because they got it to the point to where they were basically making mobile entertainment hubs that we use today. Everybody you don't have a car without having some sort of audio system in it. And Motorola itself blends motor and Victrola, and that became the marriage of the automobiles. And I really found it interesting that I found the reference to Blaupunkt audio. 1952, they were putting stuff into cars. So they've been around a lot longer than I thought.
I actually bought a Blaupunkt radio for one of my cars in years past. And it was pretty good.
Yeah, nice stuff. Anyway, that's some of the things we found in automotive history this week that we thought were rather interesting.
Cool.
A Florida Bugatti dealership filed for lawsuit alleging Bugatti of the Americas wrongfully canceled its right to perform warranty work in retaliation for requesting higher labor reimbursement rates. Lawsuit also claims breach of dealer agreement, discriminatory vehicle allocation, and illegal direct-to-customer sales. Bugatti Miami said it was retaliated against for requesting an increase in its labor warranty rate. Oh, wait till you hear this.
Yep.
According to the complaint, Bugatti Miami asked in September 24 for an increase in its warranty parts reimbursement rate from 100.49% to 160%. That request was approved. Then in June of 2025, the store asked for a hike in its labor reimbursement rate to $1,350 per hour. Negotiation led to an agreement to raise its hourly rate to $1,100 from July through December in 2025, then up again to $1,350 as of January 1st. But in February, Bugatti said it would no longer authorize the store to do warranty work because of its excessive labor and parts markup.
You think?
But wait a minute. How much do the cars go for? Like $4 million?
There's at the high end.
Yeah. So
you could get a stripper for about 1.4 million.
A stripper car.
Yeah.
I had that.
Base model.
Stellantis is launching a line of accessories designed for those on 4 legs rather than 4 wheels. Mopar, the automaker's parts and service division, calls its newest items available for purchase online and through dealerships Mopar. So look for that online.
Go from 160 to 1,300 and then negotiate down to 1,100. I want that deal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Stellantis, by the way, cited data saying 78% of U.S. pet owners travel with their pets, and that annual spending on pet items now tops $150 billion, and we want a piece of that.
I'm telling you.
Mopar.
All
right. Hey, we'd love to hear from you. Shoot us an email. The address here is info@inwheeltime.com. We're back right after this quick break. Stay with us.
Your car is a direct reflection of you, so don't be satisfied with color fade or a dingy, dull appearance. Get rid of those terrible automated car wash scratches. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your Save the Paint company. John Gray and his team of detailing experts can help your cars finish without a full repaint. Searching for real experts in window tint or windshield protection? Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Dash cams, radar detectors, Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Got a new car? Get it protected as soon as you take delivery. If you don't know which of the multitude of protection products to go with, John Gray will give you an honest opinion and won't sell you something you don't need. John will help you understand the many options and pricing right on the spot. He's your guy to have your ride looking its best and protected too. See the state-of-the-art shop yourself. Free tours anytime. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is easy to get to, located just south of the Southwest Freeway on the Sam Houston Parkway. Gulf Coast Auto Shield, full-service luxury car care today and online at gcautoshield.com. Gift giving should be meaningful, and we have an idea. A hand-painted custom illustration of your car from one of the nation's leading artists. Now you can get one or a car show poster customized for you, a friend, or a loved one. Bill Seitz will be happy to guide you through the process. No matter what the day, birthday, anniversary, or any day, an Autographics custom illustration adds an extra touch of class to any home. Call Bill today, 832-922-0963. That's 832-922-0963.
Welcome to the award-winning In Will Time Car Talk Show. Just ahead, part 2 of our interview with Sabra Sparkman on the Hot Rod Tour of Texas, where they are right now and how things are going and what's just ahead. In Jeff's Car Culture, drivers' homes. No, we already did that.
We did that. I did it out of
did
order.
that last
My
hour. You
fault.
swapped
I
them.
know. My fault. We could do it again.
Well, what are we going to do in its
No, we're
place?
going to do Motor Minute. We'll do Motor Minute. Motor Minute's going to be, we just flipped them.
Okay, I know. I know. What happened?
I did it.
You did it.
I did it.
You guys are
It's my
killing.
first mistake this year, so.
Okay. Mr. Mars, are you going to do day tripper destinations, or are you going to flip the lid on us on this one too?
No. I'm with you. I'm following the schedule. I'm just trying to keep up with the pictures, though.
Oh, we got a schedule. Okay.
Howdy, along with Mike Out of This World Mars. We always need more Jeff Zekin, Chief Engineer David Ainsley. I'm Don Armstrong. Thanks so much for joining us today. Do we have Sabra with us?
No, she hasn't got back with us yet. I'm watching for her, though.
All right. Well, I had a bunch of car stories that I'm not going to be able to get, news stories that I'm not going to be able to get to. So in the meantime and in between time, while we wait for her to rejoin us, if she does, she's probably had enough already and said, screw them.
She's probably down at the bottom of the hill having trouble getting a signal.
Truck Month wasn't the same this year at Chuck Anderson Ford. Ford's annual March pickup promotion typically jumpstarts the spring selling season with deals on the F-150, a massive moneymaker for the company and its retailers. But this year, Ford and its dealers are still reeling from a fire 7 months ago that disrupted production at a New York plant that supplies aluminum for the bodies of Ford's pickups and SUVs. Another fire at the same plant in November set back recovery efforts and prolonged the pain. Chuck Anderson Ford, less than 20 miles from Ford's F-150 Kansas City, Missouri plant, usually starts Truck Month with about 70 pickups. This year they had only 9. It's a heap of a mess. Nick Anderson, the dealership's manager, told Newsweek, outside of COVID, I've never seen an F-150 shortage like this. Dealers around the U.S. grappling with an undersupply of a vehicle that's a reliable profit pillar and the leader in an intensely competitive segment. The automaker scrambling to boost production, but has signaled that inventory levels may not stabilize until the second half of the year. Data firm Catalyst IQ, which powers the Automotive News vehicle price and inventory tracker, said F-150 stocks have fallen 43% since the initial September 16th fire at the Novelis aluminum plant, all but wiping out a commanding supply lead over its rivals. So if you're looking for an F-150, well, good luck.
Wow.
Dealers are being asked to report competitors who violate Federal Trade Commission vehicle advertising rules to help the agency catch industry bad apples, according to an FTC official. So in other words, they're asking the dealers to be a snitch.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'll tell you what, I'm
Hey.
sure I'm glad I'm not in that circle.
Snitches get stitches.
Yeah. Christopher Mafarage, director of the FTC's Bureau of Consumer Protection, said at a webinar that the agency wants help honest dealers compete on an even playing field. His response came near the end of a 50-minute webinar that covered a variety of dealer concerns. Mafarage was asked what dealers should do if they're following the FTC rules, but a competitor down the street is not. The FTC's call for the industry self-policing follows warning letters that the agency sent to 97 dealership groups in March about potential price advertising violations. So if you get drawn in to some dealer because of an ad, make sure that the ad is being honest with you and it's not some, lead to bring you into the
lost
dealership.
leader. But
They didn't really have a hotline, though, did they, to call?
What
I
about
didn't go
this?
that
What
far.
about secret shoppers? You and I work for the same dealer, and I'm going to send you around the city to go check on these ads, and you're going to be building a case against them. So a secret shopper can do the same thing.
Or even better, somebody down the street or across town is outselling me this month, and I'm going to send in some calls and say how they're cheating and stuff to get them investigated, even if it's not real.
See, Mr. Mars, that's why you're over there. So the people don't come and beat us up over here together.
His address is info@inwheeltime.com.
Exactly. Good Lord. Yeah. No. I say, well, we could call our Houston Automobile Dealers Association, but they're going to go, you know what? We'll let that play out before we make any comment.
Your government's doing that now.
Guess.
Yeah, exactly. It's happening now.
Okay, you really ready to get ticked off on a Saturday morning?
We did that at like 9:45 this morning.
Would you like to be ticked off on a Saturday morning about this story that I'm about to read you?
Sure, go ahead.
Because it really ticks me off. It ticked me off so much that I wanted to make sure that you guys knew about this.
We're all
You
gonna
want to
be
share being ticked
We're
off?
going to be miserable together.
Mary Barra earned $29.9 million just last year, again making her the highest paid Detroit 3 CEO.
She got a raise.
So when you go out and you buy your General Motors vehicle, whatever it is, think of that. How many millions you're putting into her pocket.
Yeah, she was
GM increased Barra's total compensation 1.4% in 2024, according to an April 20th filing with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Yeah, there's that.
Well, because she was 27 million was a couple of years ago.
Hey, does she have a husband? What does he do? Is he kind of like Nancy Pelosi's
He
husband?
goes to the bank a lot.
I would imagine he probably lays low. Oh, you go ahead.
See,
honey.
like
you
you
go
said,
ahead, honey, and make some more money.
they increased her pay by 1.4%, so she only got a 1.4% raise.
Yeah. And how much was that?
Well,
And what is she
they don't
making
talk
now?
about that. They
And
only
what
want to
is
talk
she
about the
making now?
1.4%. Yep.
Here,
The
let
rest
me
of that
repeat
stock
that.
options and bonuses, that all
So
don't
do
count.
you do your own taxes, Mike?
No.
There you go.
Barra's base salary of $2.1 million has stayed constant for several years. Her stock
There you
awards
go.
rose. Let me finish. Her stock awards rose 11% to $21.6 million, and non-equity incentive plan compensation fell 26% to nearly a measly $5 million.
Where are her stocks at? Is it in Ford or Stellantis?
That's it.
She's making them
How-
phone calls to
Here, wait a minute. Let me get the hotline. Hey, Mary, did you hear what Jeff said? Well, and here's part of the reason I would imagine, not that she had anything to do with it, because it's the board of directors, I'm sure, but GM has indefinitely delayed its next generation full-size electric truck program amid waning EV sales and a pivot back to the internal combustion engine and hybrid technology. Automaker has been developing lower cost, refreshed versions of the all-electric GMC Sierra, the Chevy Silverado, Escalade IQ, and the Hummer SUV and pickup with a target start of production of 2028. That, according to three people with knowledge and snitches of the plan who requested anonymity. Of course they did.
So there's only three people.
Suppliers
Yeah.
were recently informed that the next generation program was halted with no new timetable specified. Supplier executives and analysts told Crane's Detroit Business that they do not expect to see a new generation of the electric vehicle line until 2030 or beyond. Oops.
Crazy.
Does Buzz Smith still have a job?
I don't know.
I don't know.
He
I'm
does.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Mike says
I
he
don't,
does.
I don't. I'm sorry I even brought that up, but I just was wondering.
Well, you said you wanted us to get ticked off. So.
Okay. Well, speaking of getting ticked off, let's get ticked off a little bit further. We still don't have Sabra.
I'm not fully ticked off.
Mars. We don't have Sabra.
not yet.
Have you tried to call her?
I sent a text, but Bobby's driving, so they ain't no telling.
All right. CEO of floor mat maker WeatherTech
Okay.
made some high-end moves in Florida's booming mega mansion market, selling a waterfront mansion in Fort Lauderdale for $34 million and a vacant home site fronting the Atlantic Ocean for $105 million. The guy's name is David McNeil. He founded and owns the 37-year-old Illinois company, or is that Illinois' company, well known for its Super Bowl commercials. In January, President Trump picked McNeil for a spot on the Federal Trade Commission. Of course he did. With his wife, Melissa, McNeil sold the Fort Lauderdale house on Isla Bahia Drive, April 7th, for $34 million. It had been on the market for 2 years with an initial price of $50 million. Oh,
he took a hit. He took a hit. My goodness.
8 days later, the couple unloaded a 3.5-acre parcel on Ocean Boulevard and Manalapan, about 38 miles north, for $105 million. Wonder what he's fixing to do.
We need a GoFundMe page for him to recoup that
for
loss,
us.
for the loss he had.
And we ought to hit him up
Yeah.
with, hey, bud, you got a couple million to spare the In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show.
Mary Barra sent us.
You can even sponsor the show.
Yeah.
How much are those spots? Oh, $50,000 a piece. A bargain at any price. You bought the Super Bowl, for God's sakes. You know, $50 million.
And I've got WeatherTech in my car.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, you helped contribute to
I
this
like them.
conundrum.
Well, because Buick doesn't have them yet, and they don't know when they're going to make them.
Wait a minute.
Buick
They don't have what?
The rubber floor mats for the. They advertise the rear seat and the back.
Jeff, it's Buick. They make carpeted floor mats.
I have carpeted floor mats. I wanted the WeatherTech.
Why?
Because WeatherTech, they cover, they're better. The floor mats that they have factory, they wear out. Oh yeah, trust me.
Guess what? Then you go and buy another set of carpeted floor mats.
No, I just buy it one time, get a WeatherTech, put them in, and they're good.
But it's like putting rubber floor mats in a rubber floor matted truck.
Kathy's got them in her car too.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what we do.
I'm not putting rubber floor mats in my Corvette. That's just not going to happen.
Well, I understand.
I just take the floor mats out and I get some Dawn dishwashing liquid and a water and a broom, and you just scrub them back and forth and rinse them off.
Well, there you lost me at broom. You lost me at broom.
Is that what it is? Okay, how about a tire brush? You could use that.
A small one.
I'll buy you one. Bring them over here. I'll wash them.
I like my WeatherTech mats. I wanted them. I got a WeatherTech. Well, Buick made the rear cargo mat. That fits perfect. And Buick makes the rear seat floor mats, rubber, but they just don't make the front ones.
Because they don't want to have that image of rubber floor mats in a Buick.
Okay.
They want something a little nicer.
Yeah. Well, I still have.
You
them.
could get. You
don't know what I do in my car.
I know that. You could get. You could get the plush shag carpet ones.
Smush. They wear out.
Remember the shag carpet floor mats?
Kathy had
I bet you could buy those.
On her Fusion. She actually wore through the carpeted floor mat, and it wore through the carpet in the car. She had to have that replaced. They're just cheap.
That's you got the car too long.
Yeah.
Her car was 3 years old.
That's kind of like saying,
was
you know
she
what?
dancing in there or what?
There's
cheap floor mats, Mike.
I'm sorry, but the ashtrays are full. It's time to get rid of the car.
Okay.
I mean, what?
Note to self: when the ashtrays are full, sell the car.
Do they still have ashtrays?
No.
I don't think they do.
They have cup holders now.
You could get those beanbag ashtrays, I guess, and put them up on the dash.
Oh, I remember those.
Oh,
beanbag ones? Because you could put them anywhere.
And you had the little Crown air freshener. It looked like a
Crown.
A King Crown thing. Yeah. They have one of those on there, too.
I thought that was a bottle cap.
You would.
You
a
put
bottle
in it,
cap.
Whatever you put in it, Mike, is on your business.
Yeah.
There you go.
Exactly. We know what era you grew up in.
Yeah, buddy.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Jeff's getting up. He's leaving now.
No, I'm done. I'm done. No, I had something here. If we got time, I just want to run this by. If you
Please
got
do.
All right. If you were to, they're popping in real quick. If you were to hear a car slogan, would you know what the manufacturer's name
Probably.
would be? Okay. Built for the road ahead. Whose slogan is that?
Ford.
Okay, correct. The Power of Dreams.
Ooh, Power of Dreams.
That'd be Honda. First Man, Then Machine.
Dude,
Another
you
Honda.
got to keep it American made.
Okay. All right.
Better talk to Sabre while you can.
There you go.
Yeah, I know.
There she is.
She is. Are you driving, Sabra? We can't hear her. She's muted or something, Mike.
She went.
So
she went
continue on with
Yeah,
this.
she's muted on her end.
Okay.
All right,
the
sorry.
road isn't built that can make it breathe hard.
There we go. I got it.
Chevrolet. There you go.
All right. Have you been calling your other boyfriend? I thought she was going to say something else.
I
did
my
too.
God.
We expect that out of Mike, not you.
Yeah, exactly. So where are you guys?
Taking some hard. We left Kendaya and we're headed to 81 into Spring Branch.
Spring Branch, Texas. Spring Branch, Houston. Yeah, I
Right.
got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Spring-
So Sabre
And
is
that's
part of the Hot Rod. She's part of the Hot Rod Tour of Texas, and this is day 2 of the tour. And where did you spend the night last night?
We stayed in New Braunfels at the Wyndham
Okay.
there in New
Okay.
Braunfels.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah,
okay.
the drive-in was last
So
night.
the drive-in was last night, and
Greece.
what was on the agenda at the drive-in?
Yes, we showed Greece at the drive-in and we had a
Greece.
blast.
No doubt.
Yes, we had
I'm
a
sure.
costume.
Oh, they had a costume contest. You would have won
Yes,
that.
we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. All right.
We
Oops.
lost her again.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Well, that's
me
what
see
we
if
get.
we
For,
can,
she's out in the middle of nowhere is the
Right.
problem, and they're
we can
on
bounce
their
it.
way.
Talk to her.
What is your destination tonight, Sabre?
On the time.
What is your destination for tonight's stay?
We are going to be staying in Fredericksburg.
Oh,
Nice.
you're going to drive all the way to Fredericksburg
Yeah.
today. Okay. And then what about tomorrow?
Yeah.
If we lost her. Now, when we stayed in New Braunfels last time we went, we stayed at a haunted hotel. You were in a haunted room in the hotel.
I was.
He was, and it was haunting. It was crazy. We were in a room, and 2 doors down from us in the hallway was Don. And the story that we heard before, everyone bed down for the night was that the hotel was haunted. It was a family, some kids, or something of that nature.
And then they closed it down and have it
closed
redone.
down. Right, they have it redone. I mean, they gutted the whole place. Hopefully the ghosts are still there. And Kathy asks about it every now and then. We ought to go back. Well, yeah, we should. Take Don with us.
Yeah, drag Don along.
But it was actually haunted. You had noise or something in your room, and
Wait, somebody knocking on the door.
yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
They
Go
said the
answer
kids
door
do
and
that.
there's nobody there.
Yeah, they said the kids do that. They come in and
The
mischievous.
kids are the ghosts.
the ghosts, the
Yeah.
ghost kids, being mischievous in the
see.
evening.
Yeah.
That's the story.
It was a fun time though.
Mm-hmm.
We had
It
a
was.
good time. Yeah.
Hey,
Please continue on with the.
yeah. I've got one here. Breakthrough. Just the words breakthrough. What's the slogan for what manufactures that? That would be Cadillac. Standard of the world.
That would be Cadillac.
Cadillac as well.
Yeah.
New standard of the world.
Cadillac.
Cadillac again. Better ideas driven by you.
Ooh, wait. Better ideas driven by you. That would be Ford.
Correct. Quality is
wow.
job one. That's a given. That's an easy one.
Yeah,
there.
that's Ford.
Yeah. Wouldn't you really rather have a
Buick.
There you go. Blank is all good. Buick is all good.
What? I thought
Isn't
it's
it-
all good.
Isn't it time for a real car? Another Buick.
Wouldn't you really rather have a Buick?
Yep. Excellence for everyone.
Is that Oldsmobile?
Chevrolet.
Chevrolet.
The more you know, the better it works. We'll be there.
Come on, Mars. You got to contribute something here.
That'd be Chevrolet.
Well, he's over there where they've
I'm
only
not
got
as
one
old
car
as you
dealership,
guys. I don't
so he
remember
doesn't
all
know.
this stuff.
Baseball, hot dogs, apple pie,
And Chevrolet.
There you go. Here's one, Mike. You'll get this one right off the bat. And if you don't, I'll give you a hint. Like a rock.
Chevrolet.
Yeah, Chevrolet.
There you go. Okay. I think it's your. There she is. She's back.
Go ahead.
I heard the
Go
beep.
ahead.
I'm going to give you one that's
I don't know.
Drivers Wanted.
Drivers wanted. Oh,
Volkswagen.
that's not American, obviously.
Yeah.
I think we got her audio.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Okay,
We've
good.
got
Go
her
for it.
audio, and Sabra's back with us. And here's one of the things that we have found, that it's very difficult to carry a video and audio signal while on the road on the Hot Rod Tour, because they're out in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
They stayed in New Braunfels last night, and they're headed north up to Fredericksburg today. So tell me the names of the cities that are between New Braunfels and Fredericksburg. None
Well,
that I can think
so
of.
far we've gone through Blanco, we went through
Yeah.
Sisterdale, and we went through Candalia, and we dozed just here a little bit ago. We went through Fisher. We're going through Spring Branch right now, and that's where we're going to do a stop. In fact, we've already got cars there waiting on us. And then we are kind of really going to hit the same part of the same route that we did coming to Spring Branch. We're going to go back on some of the road, and then we're going to branch off and go more towards Fredericksburg. We'll take the Willow City Loop, hoping maybe we can see some wildflowers out there with the little bit of rain we've been having. And then we will go probably, I don't know, any little cities that we're going. I know we're doing Lukenbach. Tomorrow is where we're finishing off.
Do you know how big Lukenbach is?
It's
Not very big. It's literally
teeny weeny.
Yeah.
The only thing that I know that's in Lukenbach is the dance hall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to know what's on the lunch menu today.
I thought he said it was
Fajitas, fajitas, and it's ready.
Oh, man.
We're
They're
gonna
ready.
eat.
We could eat. You
Yeah,
you
y'all can
mentioned
have
that you had a little rain.
fajitas.
Has the weather been cooperating for you? You'd mentioned a little rain.
You know, it's been gorgeous. Last night at the movies, it was just a perfect, beautiful breeze. We've not had any rain, just some light mist, but so far it's been perfect.
That's a big part of it.
No mosquitoes. I heard Bobby say
No
that.
mosquitoes, no bugs, not too many bugs.
Overcast.
And then, so when you get to Fredericksburg tonight, what do you got in store for everybody?
We are having a meal served to us at the Archway Resort, and we plan on just kicking back and visiting with everybody. The band that was around the Crowbars is going to be playing on the back patio, and we plan on just kicking and getting in some quality our friends and family that come with us.
And some drinking. There's going to be
There'll
some
be some
drinking
drinking.
going
Drinking
on
and
up there.
dancing.
And some drink.
I want
Yeah.
pictures of
Yes,
Bobby on the dance
sir.
floor.
Bobby, you going to be out on the dance floor?
I'll get on the dance floor just for y'all.
That's it. Yeah.
We need
And
video. We need video.
we need video. And I know that there'll be a lot
Do
of
it. I'll do it.
If you're on the dance floor, I know that there'll be a lot of video
We
of
need
you on the dance
we need
floor.
stills. We need video. We need drone shots. We need it all.
That's
Y'all
right.
need
Get that
evidence.
helicopter out there. Yes.
Evidence, that's right. So we can hold it against you later on down the road.
Be a good promo for next year.
We're building our own Epstein files.
Right. Right.
No, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. Yeah. Well, the best of luck
Yeah.
to you guys. So what happens tomorrow now when you leave Fredericksburg? Where are you headed? I don't know whether they heard or not. So what's the destination when you leave Fredericksburg tomorrow morning?
I lost him again.
Okay.
She's still there, but she's not hearing us.
Okay, well let's just get out of that and
Best wishes. Y'all have fun.
Yeah, best wishes. Y'all have fun on your trip, and
Be
we'll be
safe.
thinking of you. And Hot Rod Tour of Texas on Facebook. Okay. Very good. Thanks so much. Hey, we got a couple of things that we need to get in.
Okay,
So,
do it.
Shall we do that?
Did we run out of time?
Well, no, because somebody here on the dais managed to put their feature in another hour of the show.
Yeah, well, that does happen to the best of us, and
Okay.
I'm the best.
All right.
Don't we have a
Mr.
spot
Mars,
coming up?
Mr. Mars, do you happen to have driving destinations? Do we need to take a commercial
Yeah,
break?
we need to take a break. We missed the first spot.
All right.
Go
Well,
for it.
let's go ahead and do
Take
that.
it, Mike.
Hey, the In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show continues right after this. Stay with us.
The Tex-Mex dining experience is defined by Loopy Tortilla, your destination for Texas's best beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. Since 1983, Loopy Tortilla has served authentic and time-tested recipes made with the freshest ingredients. Atmosphere is part of the award-winning experience at Loopy Tortilla, all developed in a little house near Highway 6 and I-10 in Houston. Visit any of the Loopy Tortillas and you'll see the same attention to detail in each and every location. Start your Loopy experience with queso flammeado and guacamole, along with a classic frozen margarita. Dine on famous Loopy beef and chicken fajitas or pepper shrimp brochette, or a fish or vegetarian entree, and finish with a scrumptious flan for dessert. Find Loopy Tortilla in Houston, College Station, Beaumont, Austin, San Antonio, and Dallas-Fort Worth. There's a Texas location near you. The recipes are authentic and time-tested. The ingredients always fresh. Loopy Tortilla. Eats pretty good. Apple or Android, In-Wheel Time podcast can be found everywhere, on the stream and through downloads. Whether you're on the road or at home and searching for a fun car talk show, give In-Wheel Time a try. Honest new car reviews, fun, informative interviews with real car people, weekly automotive news, features like Jeff's Car Culture, Mike's Driving Destinations, all on In-Wheel Time. Check us out on SiriusXM Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or while you're shopping on Amazon through Amazon Music. InWheelTime.com has a list, so check us out.
We're going to do something a little bit different here. I'm going to give you the recalls for this time period in the past week. You ready? Mm-hmm. Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company. We normally don't do tires, but this one here, I would imagine that there will be some of our fans that actually have these tires. The Eagle F1 Super Sport, size 305/30 ZR21 and 255/35 ZR20. The tire tread may separate.
Yeah, the 21 is on the Camaro, or used to be. That was a different manufacturer.
Fuel pump may fail on the Lexus GS, the IS, and the RC 2016 through 2022.
Wow.
Loss of ABS ESC, extrasensory conception, from brake module failure on the Jeep Cherokee for 2026. Insufficient welds on the child seat tethers, Jeep Cherokee 2026. Instrument panel display failure, Ram 1500, 25, 35, 45, and 5500, 25 and 26 model years. Great. Airbags may deploy unexpectedly. Hi, Martha, what's going on? Pow!
Uh-oh.
That. Honda Odyssey 2018 to 2022. Fuel leak at the pipe connection. Genesis G80, 90, GV70, GV80, 21 through 2026.
A pipe connection.
Yeah.
Would that be the filler hose, filler line?
Does that say anything about that?
No,
It just says
fuel
add
leak
pipe.
at pipe connect.
Good luck. It's the only pipe I guess that's on there.
I don't know.
Could be the water hose pipe.
Could be that.
Kia Carnival being recalled for a fuel leak at the pipe connection. 22 to 26. Unexpected downshift can cause loss of control on the Ford F-150 2015 to 2017.
Didn't they have drive shaft issues last week or 2
Well,
weeks ago?
yeah, that was caused by the fact that it downshifts unexpectedly.
And then you lose your drive shaft.
And breaks the drive shaft.
See Daisy.
And finally, loss of electronic stability control on the Ram 2500 for 2026. All right, time now to take another quick break here on the In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show. We're back right after this.
Your car is a direct reflection of you, so don't be satisfied with color fade or a dingy, dull appearance. Get rid of those terrible automated car wash scratches. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your Save the Paint company. John Gray and his team of detailing experts can help your cars finish without a full repaint. Searching for real experts in window tint or windshield protection? Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Dash cams, radar detectors, Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Got a new car? Get it protected as soon as you take delivery. If you don't know which of the multitude of protection products to go with, John Gray will give you an honest opinion and won't sell you something you don't need. John will help you understand the many options and pricing right on the spot. He's your guy to have your ride looking its best and protected too. See this state-of-the-art shop yourself. Free tours anytime. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is easy to get to, located just south of the Southwest Freeway on the Sam Houston Parkway. Gulf Coast Auto Shield, full-service luxury car care today and online at gcautoshield.com. Gift giving should be meaningful, and we have an idea. A hand-painted custom illustration of your car from one of the nation's leading artists. Now you can get one or a car show poster customized for you, a friend, or a loved one. Bill Seitz will be happy to guide you through the process. No matter what the day, birthday, anniversary, or any day, an Autographics custom illustration adds an extra touch of class to any home. Call Bill today, 832-922-0963. That's 832-922-0963.
From the Dual City Studios in Texas, USA, this is the award-winning In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Just ahead, guess what the Hemmings sold car sold for?
Okay.
Okay.
We could do that.
We also have our story of the week. And later, Jeff has the cruise in and events calendars, and I'll bring you the stories making automotive news headlines this week. Howdy, along with Mike Out of This World Mars. We always need more Jeff Zekin. Master studio and transmitter engineer David Ainsley.
He might even be on with us. We just can't see him. You never know.
Well, you never know.
You never know.
Yeah, he played that trick
He's
on us
in the
this morning.
background.
Ooh, guess what I found?
Ooh.
What's that, David? Well, you can't see me, but I can hear you, and you can hear me. So there may be some ghosts.
I can see you
in your program.
Well, Larry was messing with Larry this morning.
Larry is the cat.
Larry is the cat.
The black cat.
Yeah. He likes chasing stuff on the TV.
I'd like to say good morning to Candace Sneed and Kathy Cole Thibodeau. They are in town for the Westbury High School
I heard they're in
class
town.
reunion.
I read something in the paper. There's a big hoopla, and there was a lot of activity going on.
And a lot of drunkenness last night.
Cops coming, hell, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
FBI was involved.
Oh, we only had one margarita. Not.
Well, one pitcher is considered one. Ah, there he is. We got a phone-in guest, huh?
Yeah, we do.
There's a lurker in the room.
A lurker.
Uh-huh.
Are you in a white van?
It's David Epstein here.
Oh, good Lord. No, we don't want to even go there. But, yeah. So, did you hear me kind of spill the beans on your new found fun button over there to get into the show?
I did, and I'm not going to turn my camera on because I've been out sweating in the garage trying to clean it up. The spider web infestation. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that weird car that your son bought? Is it still in there?
It is.
What is that thing?
It's a Suzuki Wagon R.
Right-hand drive.
And it gets right-hand drive. It gets 58 miles to the gallon.
What has it got? One cylinder in it?
3-cylinder.
A 3-cylinder.
Tops out about 85 miles.
That is the weirdest little. It looks almost like a itty bitty, teeny weeny little milk truck.
Yeah, like a tuk-tuk.
It does.
A tuk-tuk. Yeah. There you go.
But you know what? The Chevy Trax has a 3-cylinder in it, and I don't think it gets 50 miles to the gallon.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. So
what year is your tuk-tuk?
The tuk-tuk is a 1999, I believe.
Wow.
There you go. So it's over 25 years old.
Sport model.
Yeah. So you're able to import those after 25 years. And apparently, pardon me?
There's a cool place near Austin that deals these things, and they get them in, I guess, after.
I believe that he's been a guest on this show one time.
Yeah.
Is that correct, Mr. Mars?
Mike is muted, Mars.
Mike is muted. Way to go, Mars.
Yeah, he's been on a couple of times because we talked to him whenever he was trying to work with the legislature to try and get some rules changed.
Yep, I remember that.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Okay. Well, thank you, David, for joining us.
Well, I will, and I'm waiting for the big
car.
Okay. Well,
he wants to buy a car.
All right, let's do that. Let's do this first.
Go ahead, Mike.
We're going to do the sold car roundup from Hemmings, and this happened last week.
Well, we got Jeff Heitzman, and hopefully George is on the line.
Okay, good. All right. So our first car up this morning is a 1988 Cadillac Fleetwood. Now we're talking about a big car here, but it's a sharp-looking car with square headlights. Look at that beauty,
man.
But somebody put black walls on that. No,
They're probably getting ready to tub it out.
oh good Lord. That's wrong. And it's got the Landau roof.
That's all right too, because it's a Brougham.
It's a Broham.
Fleetwood Brougham, yeah.
Broham. Broham.
I bet you that feels like a marshmallow when you're going down.
Oh,
the
you bet. I'm drooling a little bit.
So how much do you think that car sold for?
That car sold for $17,000.
Okay. How much, David?
10,000.
Jeff Heisman says 33.
Oh,
George
And
is up in Kansas, so I'm not sure he's still
Okay.
hanging
All right.
with
All
us.
right. So that's all right. Because this car sold for $5,500. It doesn't even need any interior work. Well, the
it's a little
driver's
rough.
seat is a
Yeah,
little rough,
little
but that's
cracked
okay.
up. Yeah, it's okay.
But leave it. Just drive it. That's the whole goal there. All right, next up. A 1963
Oh my God.
Pontiac Catalina convertible. That, my friends, is a car that Don Armstrong would look really good driving.
Would.
Waving down the street.
Doing your queen wave from the back seat. sitting up on the back,
Yes. Oh, stop. It just makes my heart beat faster.
both hairs flowing in the air.
Yeah, both hair. Yeah, that's right. 1963 Pontiac Catalina. How much did it sell for?
21.
28.
How much? 28, did you say?
Yep.
Okay, 28.
That's a nice looking car.
Jeff says 19. Okay, get this. Everybody sitting down? It sold for $39,900.
Wow.
That is a nice car.
It is.
I got another nice car. This would be perfect for George. A 1941 Cadillac 62. Not big on the Mexican blanket cover up on the seat there, but 41 Cadillac 62. It's a two-door, fastback, wide whites. How much did that sell for? The green color would turn me on. I couldn't do green. No green.
Green.
Whatever.
I'm not sure that's a factory color even.
Well, we don't care.
We know the blanket's not.
Yeah.
And what is
How
that-
much did that thing sell for?
It could have been built in Mexico.
I'm thinking $10,000.
29. 29.
Wow, we're all over.
And Jeff says 41. Well, it sold for $18,375.
Wow.
Now it needs a repaint. If I was going to buy it, it'd have to go to
and
Randy.
an upholster.
Yeah,
And some mechanical work there on the other one. I don't know what that is.
whatever. All right, next up, a 1961 Chevrolet Apache.
There's that green again.
I know. A 61 Chevy Apache. Now this is what we called a step side, not a fleet side. The fleet side was smooth. The step side, I don't know why anybody bought those things, but they did, because it narrowed the bed. 61 Chevy Apache. It looks clean. How much?
15.
18.
And Mr. Heitzman says 12. It
Yeah,
sold
think
for
about it.
$16,800.
Oh, that was close.
Well, updated
That
V8
was
and everything.
15.
It's a pretty
Yeah,
nice
I
driver.
missed it. We're
Well,
just
you
missing
know, it might not be a V8. It might be a straight six. Would be fine.
No, it's got a
It's got-
V8.
How do you know?
It's right
Oh,
there.
I see.
It's in the picture.
Well, I wasn't looking at the damn picture, okay?
Yeah, he doesn't have the full shot, evidently.
Okay, next up, a 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air four-door.
Hard top.
It's a hardtop.
Yeah.
Four-door hardtop.
21. I'm just going to blurt it out.
Blurt it out.
Blurt it. I blurted 21.
17.
I think you might be on there, Dave. We might be on.
So
Where's
is
Mr.
Mr.
Heitzman?
Mr.
He's
Heitzman
still,
contemplating?
I
Well,
guess.
we want to give him time to
Shocked.
get
Oh,
that
there he
bid
is.
in there.
There you go.
And you go 9,000. So it's Jeff is spot on. 17,325.
That was me.
David.
Oh, I'm sorry, David. Whatever.
Have some coffee, Don.
Here's a
You
Don
go, Hook.
Here's a Don Armstrong car, a 1955 Studebaker E7. We talked about the Studebaker not that long ago on this show. 55 Studebaker E7.
I have no idea.
Looks like
And
an LS.
Studebaker made pickup trucks for a very short period of time, and it kind of has an automobile look to it. To
It
be
does.
honest with you,
Big, wide, fat fenders on it.
yes, but they're smooth. Anyway, 55 Studebaker E7. How much?
I'm
I
gonna
think
go.
this has got a V8 in it as well. It's not a
Yeah.
modern, not a new one, but a V8.
Jeff Heisman says 11. I'm gonna go 18.
I'm going to go 22.
How about 14,175?
We're still all over the board.
Yeah. Okay, we're getting down here to the end. Next up is a 1981 Mercedes-Benz SL class. 81 now. 81.
That's like $8.
$8.
It's got a manual transmission in it, convertible.
Pretty slick looking. Looks brand new.
And what year again?
This is an 81.
$12,000.
10.
Okay.
Heisman.
Jeff says 25. It's 19,425. Heitzman, this could be your card. Look really good pulling up to NASA in the front door on that one. All right, next up, a 2007 GMC 1500. It looks extremely clean. It looks extremely stock. 07 GMC 1500, half-ton pickup truck, and this is the four-door version.
I'm going to say $8,000.
What?
21.
You've been smoking something.
No.
Yeah.
20.
I just don't.
David says
it
21.
doesn't do anything for me. I just think of it as a very inexpensive work truck.
Yeah, well, guess what? It's not.
Okay.
Well, Heitzman's still drilling over the red one, but here he is.
16.
16. It sold for $19,950. So it's probably got some relatively low mileage.
That Vortex scares me.
Okay, well, whatever.
What is
So that is your sold car roundup for this week.
Right.
Thank you to Hemmings for that. Thank you to Automotive News for our news stories this morning. And thank you for being you. And don't go changing to try to please me.
That's right.
There's a song in that somewhere. Okay, next up, our story of the week. It's kind of long, but I think that you'll appreciate it. The Detroit Three and some other automakers that largely walked away from sedans during the stampede to SUVs and crossovers are thinking about staging a car comeback.
Okay.
Soaring vehicle prices and proposed fuel economy rules that would categorize crossovers as cars instead of light trucks are helping sedans look attractive again. General Motors plans to introduce a Buick sedan built on the same platform as the next generation Cadillac CT5 and Chevy Camaro.
Okay.
A source at GM told Automotive News. Stellantis, whose chief design guy says he's gotten tired of SUVs, is considering a new car that would cost less than $30,000. Ford Motor Company CEO Jim Farley answered never say never when asked whether the automaker would revive sedans as an affordability play. Infiniti plans to re-enter the sedan market in 2027 with a high-powered Q50S. And Mitsubishi, of all people, in November told dealers of a strategic shift in its product plan that could involve getting back into sedans. Sedans from Toyota and Honda were among the strongest performing vehicles in the U.S. during the first quarter of this year, while small crossovers lost share. No one expects cars to overtake utilities as the average U.S. consumer's vehicle of choice again in the foreseeable future. But as transaction prices across the industry continue to rise, analysts see a sizable market for sedans that's become underserved. Light trucks have dominated at U.S. dealerships since the mid-2010s. The crossover craze was fueled by relatively low gasoline prices and consumers' desire for more space and ride height than a traditional sedan could offer, according to Mark Wakefield, global automotive market lead at Alex Partners. Last year, utilities accounted for 58% of the new vehicle market, outselling sedans by about 3-1, according to S&P Global Mobility. Sedans dwindled from 42% of the market in 2000 to fewer than 1 out of every 5 vehicles sold in the U.S. today. Toyota sold 78,000 Camry sedans from January through March, up 11% from the first quarter of 25. Honda sold 37,000 Accords, up 22%, and sales of the Kia K5 rose 19% to 18,800. In the first quarter, since the late 2017 model year that the Camry was Toyota's #1 seller, topping the RAV4 crossover, the Camry, Accord, and K5 all have starting prices around $30,000, appealing to price-conscious consumers as the average U.S. transaction price for a new vehicle tops $50,000. So, with that being said, Your thoughts on
Well, you said they're going to be building a car for under 30 grand.
under 30 is they're going to
That's
be
the goal.
building a lot under 30 grand
Okay.
because the average price now is at 50 grand. Now, whether it's sedans or not, they're not really showing their hand, but they're saying we've got a lot of interest.
There's a lot of SUVs, but in the back part of the story, the SUVs are the ones that are
My
selling.
daughter that owns a Rogue is looking to buy another vehicle
Okay.
because the lease is up on this. And I told her, I said, you know what? I want you to do me a favor and at least consider looking at a sedan. She's got a little one, my grandson, who's 3 years old, that sits in the back seat anyway. What does he care? Does she need an SUV? SUVs are expensive. There's more to an SUV than a car. Could it cost more? So look at it at a sedan.
Well, you also have to look at your driving style too. SUVs, you sit higher up in the vehicle. You have a better radius of view. Some of them are built specific for not necessarily the child, but they're constructed in a way that they're having more safety features.
Well,
in
they're
the
more
back.
flexible. It's kind of
Right.
like in the old days with the station
seats
wagon.
down
You
or
put the
seats
seats
up,
down, right?
stuff like
all of
that.
that.
But see, that's your
However,
driving style.
but you also have to remember the newer sedans. The back seats you could fold down, and it opens up all the way to the
right,
trunk.
and they've got the ski port, the little
All
arm,
that
all
stuff.
that stuff. But
You think I just
Go ahead.
went through a deal with my oldest granddaughter, or not the oldest one, but the one that's here. She's 21. She needed to buy a new car. Would not even consider a two-door. Had to be a sedan, and but it's a sporty-looking sedan. And she's got some twin sisters that are 19. Same thing. They don't want two-door cars. They want four-door vehicles, but they want something that looks sporty.
And they don't want an SUV because that's what mom and grandma drive.
Yeah.
Well,
That's like-
it's too big, or you're right, but they don't want it for a variety of reasons. But they're all into sedans, so it may be just a generational thing where they're realizing a sedan's pretty good.
Well, they're making SUVs sleeker, slope in the back to make them look more like a sedan, but
More
they're
car-like,
actually
yep.
right, but they're considered SUV when you go to register them. They're an SUV.
Well, I just think it's an interesting concept, and I read the story, and then I told my daughter, "Hey, check it out. May find something there that you like." And at the affordability prices, there's that.
What also made me think is that they're gonna have cars for under 30 grand. Where are they gonna buy them from? Ford?
No, because it'll be recalled.
Yeah, exactly. Buying from other manufacturers.
Would you consider a sedan, Mars?
Absolutely. I don't think I would go back to a two-door unless it was like a Corvette or something very specialized. But otherwise, I mean, they've got some of them that you can't even tell it's a four-door hardly.
Right.
Well, I will tell you, and I think that I may have mentioned this to you guys before, but I'm not getting any younger. I am really getting tired of shifting. I have a 6-speed manual transmission in the Corvette. It's getting harder and harder to sit down on the ground from a standing position because that's basically what you do in the Corvette.
And that's a good point too, because Kathy's Lexus, it's hard for me to bend down in the you got the door open and somebody push you in. And
So I thought, what would I like? What would and I'll tell you, don't laugh. You know what I'd consider?
go for it.
A Cadillac.
Yeah.
A Cadillac 4-door sedan, a newer one, not brand new. Don't get me wrong.
Get a nice pre-owned
Like
CT5 or something.
CT. Do they make a 4 anymore?
I don't
I don't
believe
know, but whatever. Get something that's within 7-8 years old, something 35, 50,000 miles. I think I'd kind of like that.
Yeah. Let me know. I can get you some V badges.
I know you can get the V badges. I don't need that either.
I know a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It's funny because horsepower is important, but not like the Corvette. I don't need that.
Yeah. You don't even have to have a V8. Just get a nice 6-cylinder in a Cadillac.
Or a 4-cylinder with a turbo.
Yeah.
on it.
That's a
And
beautiful
GM makes
thing.
a good one. I will say that.
They also make Buicks. So there you go. But they don't make
Yep.
a sedan anymore in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mars, what are your thoughts?
Well, I'm thinking that Bobby popped back in.
Yeah. I saw that.
And what does he have to say?
No,
I don't know. I haven't
He
clicked
popped
in.
in, popped out.
Well, why not?
He went in and out.
This is just neat.
There he is.
Bobby Sparkman, are you back with us again? No, you know what he did? He butt dialed us. That's exactly.
I don't
what
know
happened.
if you guys can hear me. I can't hear you.
Yes, we can hear
can't hear us,
you,
though.
Sabra.
Yeah. Okay.
We made it to 40 Dogs Garage.
40 Dogs
I
Garage.
turn
on
around
the
and
hot-
show you a little bit of the stuff that they have here. Like I said, I can't hear you, but I hope you can hear and see.
Yes, we can hear
This
and
is a
see.
huge place, and these people are very kind to let us come here.
How many dogs?
40 dogs.
40 dogs. 40 days and 40 night dogs.
Yeah.
Well, we can't see you. So
No.
we can't see your picture, but I will tell you that the hot rod tour is on its way. Tomorrow it wraps up.
Yep.
They take off from headed to Fredericksburg right now.
Right,
So 40 Dogs Garage. So check them out.
Yep.
And check out the Hot Rod Tour of Texas
On Facebook.
Hey, coming up, Jeff has the cruise in and events calendars, and I'll have a couple stories making automotive news headlines. Are going to wrap things up for today's show. Stay with us. The In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show continues right after this quick break.
The Tex-Mex dining experience is defined by Lupi Tortilla, your destination for Texas's best beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. Since 1983, Lupi Tortilla has served authentic and time-tested recipes made with the freshest ingredients. Atmosphere is part of the award-winning experience at Lupi Tortilla, all developed in a little house near Highway 6 and I-10 in Houston. Visit any of the Lupi Tortillas and you'll see the same attention to detail in each and every location. Start your Lupi experience with queso flamiado and guacamole, along with a classic frozen margarita. Dine on famous Lupi beef and chicken fajitas or pepper shrimp brochette, or a fish or vegetarian entree, and finish with a scrumptious flan for dessert. Find Lupi Tortilla in Houston, College Station, Beaumont, Austin, San Antonio, and Dallas-Fort Worth. There's a Texas location near you. The recipes are authentic and time-tested. The ingredients always fresh. Lupi Tortilla. Eats pretty good. The In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show thanks you for 15 wonderful years. Yep, our first show aired May 7th, 2011 on the local radio station. Then it was a move to the digital world and social media, and you followed. Thank you. We continue to build and grow our fan base, and it's all because of you and your auto enthusiast friends. We appreciate your support. It's always great to see you at our remote broadcast, too, and we hope you'll continue to stop by and say hello. It's been a great ride, and we hope to bring you more fun and adventure right here on the In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show.
Did want to mention that we'd love to, Mr. Mars. Could you mute Sabra, please, or whoever that is? Is that David or somebody else is on their line with us? Thank you.
Sounds like Hot Rod
There you
Tour.
go. All right. Hey, be sure and join us for our regular live show every week. In-Wheel Time airs Saturdays 10 to noon on Facebook, YouTube, and inwheeltime.com. And of course, if you miss it, you can catch 30-minute podcasts from this show at your favorite podcast store. It's free. Free, a four-letter word. That usually,
Free is good.
Free is good.
So you're not getting your money back. Put it that way.
No, you're not.
No.
All right, time now for the cruise in and events calendars, Jeffrey.
Okay, here we go. So this is for next weekend, May 2nd from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. At Frida's Cafe. It's the Crossroad Cruisers Car Club, Cars, and Coffee. It's hosted by the Cruisers. It's a Tex-Mex restaurant. The event takes place the first Saturday of every month from 9 a.m. To 11 a.m. and it's in Victoria, Texas, 8901 Navarro Street.
Everything is on Navarro Street.
There is a big old street. Then you got Gears and Ground. It's May 2nd also. It's the 13150 Brenton Ridge Street in Houston. It's a gathering is promised to be good stuff for classic cars, sports cars, exotic race cars, imports, so on and so on.
Gears and Grounds.
Gears and Grounds, yeah. Coffee grounds and grinding the gears. So for more information, you go to speedadvocates.com. And then you got one by George. I think George is going to be at this one. Temple Malton Motors monthly cruise in at Bold. And that's Bold Republic Brewing Company in Temple, Texas at 7060 Stone Hollow Drive.
You know,
it goes
I
from
don't
11
see,
to
I
2.
don't see George as a big drinker.
No, but he can go out there and enjoy the cars. The event occurs the first Saturday, like we said. Winter hours are different, but we're not in the winter. It's summertime. Look out the window. Including cars, trucks, and motorcycles. Enjoy craft brews, food, music, and good company. And then here's one that I kind of feel left out. Ford versus Chevy. This is in May 3rd, so it's next Saturday. The event's open to both cars and trucks. Registration of $25 per vehicle. It's at 13150 Brenton Ridge Street in Houston. Again. Trophies will be awarded for the top 10 Fords, top 10 Chevy vehicles selected by Northside Mustang and Katy Cruisers.
Where is it?
It is at Brenton Street in Houston.
Okay.
I feel left out because there's no Buick in the title, so that's okay, or Cadillac. And then you got one,
Added.
Mike. This one's for you, buddy. Mauriceville Cruise-Ins, May 3rd. It's in Orange, Texas, at 11261 Texas 12.
How far is Orange from you, Mike?
About 15 miles.
This event occurs first Sunday of the month. Participants are encouraged to bring their classic cars, hot rods, rat rods, resto mod, muscle cars, or custom cruisers.
It's misspelled.
Which
It's
one?
Orange.
It's Orange. Okay.
Orange, Texas.
That's right. It's a typo. It's Orange, Texas. So go out there. There's plenty around.
You know who's from Orange?
The guy on the radio thing.
No, Sheila May.
Sheila May's
from
from Orange?
Orange.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
She's
Thought it
from
was
Orange
like-
Field, I thought.
I don't know about Orange
No, the
Field.
Strawberry Fields.
Well, that's next door to Orange Fields.
Okay.
Which is next
But
door
there's
to
a lot
Orange.
going on. All you got to do is you could Google anything about car cruises or whatever the case, and they'll pop up. There's plenty to do out there every weekend, even on Thursday, Fridays, and stuff like that. So
Absolutely.
Dealership service departments are losing customers to quick lube shops. And pricing strategy is largely to blame, according to new data from global research and consulting from Ducker Carlisle. What's your name? Ducker. Hi, I'm Ducker. I'm Ducker Don. Quick lubes are what everybody should be worried about, according to Nate Chinenko, a principal and leader of global benchmarking. I think all these titles. Dealerships made less money in 2025 than in 2024, and quick lubes made more. Driving factor sending more customers to quick lube shops is price, he said. Independent repair facilities, quick lube shops, and tire chains, not the chains that you put on the tire,
Right,
but
yeah,
people that sell
franchise,
tires,
yeah.
all gained market share from January of 25 to January 26, primarily at the expense of dealerships, according to Ducker Carlisle. Data doesn't distinguish between types of jobs and quick lube shops are doing. Regardless of the data shows quick lube shops are getting a higher percentage of service dollars than they were in the past, while dealerships are getting less. Only way quick lube shops can grow is to take market share from someone else, since the average driver gets 2 oil changes a year. And given growing number of electric vehicles, it's particularly striking that quick lubes are getting more business. Quick lube shops' growing share of oil changes should alarm dealerships because a high percentage of new vehicles have maintenance paid for by the manufacturer for some period of time. Almost every vehicle 0 to 2 years of age has free maintenance paid for by the OEM. Even when a dealership is giving away free maintenance for 2 years, you still seem to be having a hard time retaining those companies, according to that person. So keep that in mind. Yes.
Time also. Ford was notorious for this. Actually, Ford started the quick
Remember
lane.
the fast
quick
lane.
lanes. Quick lanes is what they called them. They actually took old dealerships and remodeled them and reconverted them. But to that point, yes, you're getting a little bit better buy, a little bit better deal, but you're quicker. It's called quick lane. You're in and out, so you get more volume of the people coming in. You may have a lesser hourly rate, not the $1,100 like Bugatti, but the standard rate is a little less, and they don't make a lot on oil changes. They make very, very little on oil changes. So there you go.
Thank you. All right, time now for a quick break. We're going to wrap things up. Mr. Mars, we'll be back right after this.
Your car is a direct reflection of you, so don't be satisfied with color fade or a dingy, dull appearance. Get rid of those terrible automated car wash scratches. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your Save the Paint company. John Gray and his team of detailing experts can help your cars finish without a full repaint. Searching for real experts in window tint or windshield protection? Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Dash cams, radar detectors, Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Got a new car? Get it protected as soon as you take delivery. If you don't know which of the multitude of protection products to go with, John Gray will give you an honest opinion and won't sell you something you don't need. John will help you understand the many options and pricing right on the spot. He's your guy to have your ride looking its best and protected too. See the state-of-the-art shop yourself. Free tours anytime. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is easy to get to, located just south of the Southwest Freeway on the Sam Houston Parkway. Gulf Coast Auto Shield, full-service luxury car care today and online at gcautoshield.com. Gift giving should be meaningful, and we have an idea. a hand-painted custom illustration of your car from one of the nation's leading artists. Now you can get one or a car show poster customized for you, a friend, or a loved one. Bill's sites will be happy to guide you through the process. No matter what the day, birthday, anniversary, or any day, an Autographics custom illustration adds an extra touch of class to any home. Call Bill today, 832-922-0963. That's 832-922-0963.
Car Talk Show. Be sure and check us out online at inwheeltime.com. We're always looking for new, informative, and great automotive things to bring to our global audience. So if you have an idea, an event, road trip, or tall tale you'd like to have us feature, let us know. Our email address is info@inwheeltime.com. When you're searching for award-winning Car Talk, you can find the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show 24/7 on the In Wheel Time app and website. Grab a podcast from your favorite podcast store. We video stream our live show every Saturday, 10 to noon, on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com. The In Wheel Time video coordinator is We Need More Jeff Zekin. For booking agent and video editor Mike Out of This World Mars, and chief engineer David Ainsley, I'm Don Armstrong. Thanks for our weekly show contributors, Jeff Heitzman and George Skelton. We hope you'll see us again next week from our Dual City studios, 10 to noon Central Time. Have a great week and a safe weekend. So long for now.